Hey everybody, it's Smansam Ballistic, and welcome to the Onslaught DLC thoughts, kind of part 2. I'm not uploading part 1 because that was a very negative thoughts about the map pack, and I'll still have pretty meh thoughts. I just want to redo it because I have been playing the DLC a bit more, and it's better than I gave it credit for. Last time I said that all DLC is shit, basically. I was saying some really negative things about this, about Call of Duty DLC in general, but I think I've gotten better with the thoughts because at first when you're playing, the reason I think I did so bad was because, as in this gameplay you're going to see, I die a lot, and it's because people are really good, but I think now that I've kept playing, gradually people have gotten, more normal players have gotten the game, or the map pack, I mean, so it's easier to do to have a fun game, you know what I mean? Like when you're playing with hardcore players a lot, it's just, guys, stop being so hardcore. Let's quickly get one of the thoughts though. My two favorite ones, it's really hard to say. I think they all might be my favorite on like an equal level, but if I had to pick them, it would be Fog. I don't know. I like Containment. I know everyone hates Containment, but I think it has a nice charm to it. It has a nice flow. I like the whole, like, I don't know if you'd call it X-axis kind of thing. That kind of map design is really cool to me, and I always have liked it. That was such a failure, by the way. Holy shit. I really like Ignition, much better than I did in Modern Warfare 2, and it was Scrapyard. It has a much better flow, I find, in Modern Warfare 3, in Ghost than it did in Modern Warfare 2. So that's always a good thing. And plus I really like the what's it called? The special thing that happens in the map when you use the launcher thing, when you ignite the thing, which is pretty cool. Also, I like how when the missile goes up, not missile, it's like a spaceship, whatever you want to call it, goes up in the air and explodes, adds those two new things that were already in the Scrapyard map. I think that's pretty cool how it does that. And it has a nice flow when it does that kind of thing, because it changes up the right time, I feel. Not a lot of these other maps don't have that. The only one I don't really find that great is Bayview, and that's basically because it doesn't have anything interesting. It's not like that one map, Warhawk. The only thing that happens when the special thing comes in is a mortar strike, which is very boring to me. All these other maps have something interesting, like Michael Myers, the bridge on Containment blows up, and Ignition has the, the launch thing, and the two other things I mentioned. But Bayview only has the cart, which is very uninteresting in my opinion. I'm going to go into detail about the Containment map for a second, though. I just wanted to say, I wish that with these map packs, they would, how do you say this? In Battlefield 4, those things happen. Well, they're player activated, I guess, but they'll happen. But with this one, it's a chance thing, and I feel like it shouldn't be a chance thing. I feel like the Containment map would be better if at one point in the game, the bridge just blew up. I hate that it's a player activated thing, because sometimes it doesn't happen, and that's so boring to me, because the map becomes so much better when the bridge is exploded, because then you only have that one, you can only go underneath, take the other routes, and the bridge is basically a dead zone. You can't go there. I like that map a lot because of that, and when it happens, I find that the map is so much better. I just wanted to say that because I feel like these maps now, because they're all leaning towards that special thing, where they're never going to get used, which is really sad to me, because the next map pack has a lot of those, but they're not as cool, in my opinion, as they could have been. For example, I'll mention the Ruins one. The Ruins map has the volcano that erupts. I think that's some cool shit, but the sad thing about that is it's not going to happen a lot. Well, as much as it could, in my opinion. I feel like the chances of getting one of those things should be a lot higher than it really is, which is just really disappointing, because it's such a good idea, I thought. I know it's kind of copying the Levolution from Battlefield 4, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Games are allowed to do that kind of thing, in my opinion. They're allowed to take certain aspects from each other. Every game does that. You can look in any genre, and any game has taken from another game, unless it's the first game ever, I guess. But in that case, the first game ever was copied off something else. I mean, the second game was copied off the first game, in a little bit of a way. So games are allowed to copy off, so I feel that even though it's a copy kind of thing, they're allowed to do this. But it doesn't detract away from having it being its own thing, because it is gained differently than it is in Battlefield. But people will still claim that it's copied, which is really ridiculous in my opinion. The map that we're on right now is Fog, and the only thing I really like about this map, like, the flow is very off in my opinion. Like, it has a lot of cool things though. That's what I like about this map. It's a very Easter eggy map. At one part, I don't know if we'll ever go there on this gameplay, but at one part you can literally go to the part of the Evil Dead where the bridge becomes, I forget that movie. I watched it so long ago. The Evil Dead becomes the hand or something. I think the cabin from the Evil Dead is also in it, but it's not the main one, which is really disappointing. I think there's a Jason mom head thing, which is pretty cool to me because I love Friday the 13th. I love how shitty they are. I'm just saying, if you like avidly think that Friday the 13th is a great movie, you got a little bit of a crazy thing going on because it's a bad movie, but it's really fun to me. I love those movies. Friday the 13th is probably my favorite horror movie slasher film. So there's that. I mean, the second one, considering the first one's about the mom, and the ending of the first one scared the shit out of me, by the way. So this map is a huge throwback for me, and I really enjoy that. And yeah, that's basically my thoughts about the maps. Now let's just move on to the gun for now. I'm using the new Maverick gun in this gameplay. It's good. It's nothing special. I mean, it's kind of good that's the case, I guess, because you don't want the gun to be so good that it's way better than fucking anybody else, and like you just kill everybody. I haven't tried out the sniper really. I have it in my custom class, but there's never really a good opportunity on these new maps to use it. I think in this building that we're in right now, you could use it in these windows, but there's really no other place to use it on these maps. Containment you can use on top of the buildings maybe. Ignition really down the lines of sights. Can you use it in Bayview? I guess there's one area you can actually, so that I should try that. I'll try it out definitely. And finally, we're going to talk about Nightfall, because I did not think Extinction was going to be that cool when I heard about it at first before Ghost came in to a launch day, and I did not like the first Extinction mode, and I was really stuck on the fact that I was going to be like, this is just a really lame copy of Zombies, and for the most part it is, but Nightfall actually adds something cool, because it's a lot like Resistance in a way that you have like the big boss thing, and I'm excited for the next one, even though I said in the video that I won't be, spoiler alert, because the only thing in it is the cool end boss fight, which is the Kraken. Guys, like, they should just have that shit the whole time. Like, they have the baddie guy in this one there kind of for a while. I've actually been really enjoying Nightfall, to be honest. It's not, like, amazing, but if I'm bored of multiplayer, I can just be like, I'm gonna pop on to Extinction mode, and I'm gonna kill some aliens. And that's actually basically the last of my thoughts on the map pack. If I were to give it a rating, I would probably give it like a 7 to 8 out of 10. It's a pretty good map pack. I would definitely buy it if I were you. But if you're more into just like the other shit, it's not really that worth it. It's not like Zombies, where Zombies alone would help me buy a map pack. So the maps have to be really good, and for the most part they are. So get this map pack, guys. It's really good. So thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.